When you think of sporty cars, you think of BMWs, Porsches, AMGs, and some Fords for a matter of fact. But a brand that doesn't really come to mind is Hyundai. Known for making economical and comfortable cars for the masses, Hyundai has never had that sporty flair that an enthusiast has always wanted or has been looking for. But now, Hyundai claims their latest generation and their updated models can deliver if someone is looking carefully. So today we have with us what is Hyundai's latest offering in India as the new facelifted Verna. It comes with a new turbocharged yet frugal petrol engine which is set to cater to that need of spirited driving. But let's put that to the test. Before we get to know how it actually drives, let's take a look at what's new. The Verna is still built on the old car's K2 platform, and this is just a mid-life cycle facelift. Now, given that this is the turbo model, there are certain design elements that are unique to the car. For example, you get the massive front grille now finished in gloss black, and it is flanked by these two brand new LED headlamps which give it that sharper look. In profile, not much has changed as the overall silhouette is fairly similar as before. But it does get a new set of dual-tone 16-inch alloy wheels which add to getting that sportier look that Hyundai is looking for. But at the back, the LED tail lamps have been revised for a new, sharper look. The turbo models get an all-new rear bumper with these funky designs on either side which give the car a more youthful appearance. One of the cool features you get with the Verna Turbo is that you get dual exhaust tips and they are functional. But you get this diffuser-like trim at the bottom which isn't, but it does elevate that sporty look. When you step inside, you are greeted with a familiar cabin. The turbo variants get an all-black cabin design with red accents on the air vents and the piping and stitching of the nice and comfy leather seats. The seats also provide ample support while on the move thanks to the well-sculpted side bolstering. While the cabin is pretty much the same as before, Hyundai has gone to town by throwing in some really cool features with the Verna. What you get for this top-of-the-line model is a brand new touchscreen infotainment system which is larger than before. It comes with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and the touch response is really nice and very easy to navigate through. The touch response is really good. The user interface is very easy and it's a really nice system to use. Now this new Verna is a connected car because it comes with Hyundai BlueLink and you can control many aspects of the car through your smartphone with an app. What that enables you to do is control many features of the car, and it also gives you vehicle tracking, gives you SOS, gives you roadside assistance at the touch of a button. And you can even do that remotely through your smartphone, which is really cool. Now the driver gets a brand new all-digital instrument cluster which is the first in segment, and it is really easy to read. But the graphics seem like they have been derived from modern BMWs, so make of that what you will. At the back, the seats are quite comfortable because you have a decent amount of under-thigh support and a good backrest as well. It's pretty comfortable to be sitting here. The shoulder room is really nice, the headroom is also pretty good, but for someone who's 5'7" like me, legroom is quite compromised. However, you do get a rear center armrest with cup holders, you get rear AC vents, you get another USB charger over here, and you get a rear sunshade blind over here. The features list on the new Verna is extensive. The front seats get a cooling function but are only manually adjustable. There is wireless smartphone charging, along with an electric sunroof, a reversing camera with front and rear parking sensors, along with multiple options to charge your electronic devices, whether at the front or rear. The Verna is also equipped with a long list of safety features like 6 airbags, ABS with EBD, tire pressure monitoring systems, vehicle stability management, traction control, all-wheel disc brakes for this turbo model, and a lot more. While there are 1.5-litre petrol and diesel options in the Verna, this model that we're driving today is the 1-litre turbocharged 3-cylinder engine. It produces 120 horsepower and 171 Newton meters of torque. While that sounds sprightly, it is slightly less power compared to the 1.6-litre from the previous model. Now, the engine is fairly refined and it is extremely smooth with the power delivery. Although being a 3-cylinder engine, there is a little bit of vibration that seeps into the cabin when you're idling, and it's not that cumbersome, but when you're driving on the road, it's not that much of an issue. The new 1-litre TGDI engine is not as punchy as the 1.6-litre engine that it replaces, but that is understandable. Though the engine doesn't feel stressed even at the top end, you are never in the need for more power. Although it is a turbocharged engine, the power delivery is quite linear, and you don't necessarily feel the turbo lag. In terms of fuel economy, with my heavy right foot, we were averaging about 12 to 13 kilometers per litre in the city. So if you are looking for fuel economy, then the 1.5-litre diesel option might be more suited for your needs. While the other 1.5-litre motors come with automatic and manual options, this engine is only equipped with a 7-speed DCT. But you wouldn't complain at all because the shifts are extremely smooth and seamless. With this DCT model, you also get paddle shifters, so changing gears manually is also an option, and it is extremely easy. Though it is a dual clutch system, the tuning of the transmission is based towards efficiency, but it does have a sporty flair if you want to have a little bit of fun. Despite being a smooth shifting gearbox, the kickdown from the transmission on its own as an automatic is a little bit slow. But when you want to overtake, thanks to the paddle shifters, a quick pull on the left paddle to shift a few cogs down will do the trick just fine. When it comes to going over rough roads and bumps, it doesn't seem to unsettle the car much, but if you are pushing it, the steering tends to give up at certain times. As far as ride quality is concerned, the suspension has been set up a little on the firmer side, offering a supple and taut ride quality. But you never feel uncomfortable even as a rear passenger, as tuning of the suspension is well balanced between good handling and equally good ride comfort. But hitting hard potholes, the suspension can be a little bit noisy. Hyundai has priced the new Verna between 9.3 lakh to 15 lakh. But you can have this top-of-the-line SXO Turbo DCT model for Rs 14 lakh, and if you see the long list of features that the Verna has to offer in this price, well, the new Verna is undoubtedly one of the most well-equipped cars in its segment and with a lot of segment-first features. Although it attracts a little bit of a premium price, but it is competitive against its rivals, the Honda City, the Skoda Rapid and the Volkswagen Vento. But it is undoubtedly something that you should seriously consider. At a time when everyone is looking for SUVs, this new Hyundai Verna Turbo is a breath of fresh air, and it gives a sign of hope that sedans are not going away anytime soon. Thank you for watching, and do remember to like, share and subscribe, and leave a comment down below to tell us what you think. And I'll see you in the next video.